is a tale full of wonder. It's a tale of love and friendship, and the course and the cycle of nature and the seasons, and the wonderful ways of God.
Yes, go for it. No way just to make it simple.
I suggest that we look at the upper part. The white one. Like the children, when we hold the puppet in our hands, they don't look at us, they look at the puppet. Yeah. So, let's try.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
What we are about to see is a tale full of wonder. It's a tale about friendship, love, the cycle of the seasons, and the wonderful ways of God. Once upon a time, in the southern part of Germany, in a particular forest, there was a bird. A bird named Klaus. The bird was native to the forest. He loved the trees, he loved the green that was everywhere. And he flew like he was home. Then, one day, as every year it happened, in the springtime, there came other birds from the south, and they landed in this forest. They met, they sang together. There was great chirping heard in the air. And all the trees were cheering into this new sound. And if you saw a human walking in this forest, he could not have but a glad heart, that nature was so rich and full. Now, amongst those birds that came from the south, there was a female bird named Hannelore. Hannelore met Klaus. And it was love at first sight. They became instant friends. And all summer they were to be found flying through the air, making loops and touching the skies, flying under the branches, over the trees, touching the water, kissing the air. Hannelore and Klaus were the happy couple of birds. The summer was full, but as every year, it would not be that it would last forever. Autumn came, and the trees began to lose their leaves. And after the fall, snow would come, because King Winter entered the forest. But before this, the migration birds from the south already had taken off. Except the bird, Hannelore. Hannelore was so much in love that she decided to stay with her friend Klaus.
Klaus, where are you? Klaus?
But the snow would heap, and soon the whole forest was covered in white. And so was the bird from the south, which was not made to endure such cold. Soon she was beneath the snow, and and she became cold up until her bones. She was shivering. But the ways of God are mysterious. Suddenly, a German cow entered the scene. Clara was her name. And she had been eating all day. Grass and, heavy German bread. And suddenly she felt a strange urge coming up. A huge big pile of cow dung fell really on top of the bird, Hannelore. And Hannelore, who was shivering and cold, suddenly began to feel a bit more comfortable. She started to feel warm again. In fact, the warmth gave her joy back, and she started to chew. Chew, chew, it sounded in the middle of the winter. And then suddenly, another animal from the forest came by. It was a fox. A fox who hadn't been eaten for a whole week. And it heard the chilping. And it looked, and it took what was seen in the pile, took it out, shook it, and then ate it. And then it moved on with something in its belly. Now, this, sadly enough, is the end of the story. But there are 3 wisdoms for us to be found in this tale. One, the first one. Those who get you into shit are not always your enemies. 2, those who get you out of shit are not always your friends. And 3, whilst you're in the shit, you better not sing.